My name is Sakura Tokushima, and I'm 14. I have a working father, a housewife mother, and a sister 4 years older than me. But my family is divided into 2 teams. One team, my father and I. My father works for the family, however, is always fighting with my mother.
You're so worthless! What do you mean overtime pay cut?
It's decided by the company to cut expenses.
You're so useless you can't even get good pay. What's next? Are you going to get fired?
I don't think that'll happen.
I don't need you to be in this house. If you have time, why don't you go and start a secondary job?
I'm sorry.
Ugh, why did I decide to marry someone so useless as you are? About your salary cut, I'm going to take part of your allowance and lunch money to compensate for that, okay?
Where are you going?
I'm going out to dinner with my friends.
Huh.
Daddy, are you okay?
Oh, sorry you had to see that. Let's have dinner.
Oh my gosh, Dad. Sister? Are we having boring food again? God, that sucks. I wanted American food. I should have gone out to dinner with Mom. How could you say that after hearing that conversation? We're in a rough time. We all need to cooperate. It's his fault, not mine. And besides, kids who are limited because of their useless parents are the victims, don't you think? An overtime pay cut isn't his fault. It's his fault his pay is so bad. Mom always says that she didn't know he would be so useless and have very little money. Sister?
It's okay, Sakura.
Alright, well, I'll be going out to dinner too, okay? Hey! That's Daddy's money! Thanks for the money! See ya! As you just saw, our family is divided between my father and I and my mother and sister. My mother always belittles my father for his pay, and even pushes the other housework onto him, saying how awful of a person he is. My sister and I are constantly fighting because of that as well. I'm very thankful for my father, and know he is working his hardest for us. And because I feel bad for him, I try my best to help him do the house chores as well. As for my sister, she's completely on my mother's side, acting very childish, always belittling father and taking his money. Obviously, we are polar opposites. And finally, an incident occurs that completely breaks our family in half.
We're thinking of leaving the house.
What are you saying?
I want to go to a private college in Tokyo. It's pretty far, right? So we decided we can live together near the college. Just the 2 of us.
Decided? What about living expenses?
Of course you're going to pay.
Are you kidding me? How much do you think that'll cost?
House, living expenses, and food, right? About $2,000 per month will do, I think.
If I give you that much, how will Sakura and I live?
I don't care. And besides, parents are supposed to let their children do what they want, right?
But you said you were going to go to a public college. And that's why you asked to go to a private high school, right?
Well, I changed my mind. And besides, private colleges seem more fun. And my friends are all going to private colleges too. Me going to a boring public college would suck, right? No, it wouldn't. And besides, you're too dumb. And you wouldn't be able to get into a public college, right? Just say that. What? Don't think that I don't know. You left your grades out on the table. I've never seen such a low score before. Shut up. Stop peeking around.
Sakura, you be quiet. Is it fun to pick on others?
Why is it okay for you to pick on Daddy, who is working his hardest, but I can't pick on a stubborn and stupid sister? You always lay around the house, watching TV, pushing every house chore onto Daddy. Are you not embarrassed?
I birthed you, didn't I? Are you not happy about that?
Yeah, Sakura. Be thankful to Mom. You always make me thank you, but you do nothing for me, so I'm not thankful at all.
You are so similar to your father.
I don't want to be like you, Mom.
Then why don't you live with your father then?
Please stop. I get it. Do whatever you want.
I didn't ask for your permission in the first place.
Stupid. I didn't need to be told to live with my father. When I get home, I saw my father doing something on his computer. Hey, sorry I got heated up back there.
It's okay. I was so grateful that you supported me. Thank you.
I saw his tired face and almost started crying. But I wasn't the one in pain, he was. What are you doing?
I started, you know, a secondary job.
So you did start another job. Can I do something to help?
Have you finished your homework?
I finished them all at school.
That's great. Can you help me wrap these in bubble wrap?
Sure. Do you think the two are coming home today?
Who knows?
I'll make dinner tonight. You rest, okay?
Thanks.
I couldn't understand how the two could be a little hard-working father like him. I couldn't stand them. While I was prepping for dinner, I received a message from my sister.
Hey, how could you pick on me like that back there?
I just stated the truth. I know you can't do simple math, sis.
Shut up.
I can go to college without math, okay? You went to high school because the uniform was cute. And now you're going to college where you don't need to study, right?
Just because you can study a little, you ugly face.
I don't want to be ugly by someone with an ugly personality.
What?
What do you want? I need to prep for dinner. I have a message from Mom. Because I'm going to a private college, you have to go to a public high school. And you have to work for your own allowance. Don't use the family money, okay? That'll be Mom and I's living expenses. I didn't need to be told that. I'm planning to go to a public high school. You don't need to worry. I won't be playing around like you, so I won't need any money.
Loser.
You're saying so?
Why don't you get your eyes checked?
You need to go to a psychiatry. Get your personality checked up.
I'm telling Mom.
That night, Mother and sister came home after going out to dinner. My mother came straight to me with an angry face and... Ow!
If you talk back to us again, next time I'm punching you.
Loser. I need to study hard and support my father. Half a year later, my sister went to private college, she mentioned along with my mother. Hey, Daddy, when I get into high school, I'll start working and put money in the house, okay?
You don't need to.
But you need to pay them $2,000, right?
They won't need that soon.
Huh? Just like you said, our financial problem was quickly resolved. Around that time, my father would come home and be working on something all night long on his PC. Because he was working, I did most of the house chores. But I honestly didn't know you could earn so much with a secondary job. So, I thought he was working too hard and was worried. If only we didn't need to send any money. But I didn't need to worry at all. A month later...
You idiot! Was this your doing?
What are you talking about?
That idiot father sent us divorce papers!
What? Without me knowing, my father had declared war on our mother.
Hey, what is this?
It's exactly what you think it is. We're getting a divorce.
You can't do that.
Why? There is no more love between us, right?
Having me as your wife means much more than that, right?
You mean money? I gave you plenty already, right?
With your salary? Quit playing around.
I know I don't earn a lot, but I earn a lot more than the average Japanese man. But you spend a lot more than you need. And I do all the chores around the house for you, and I even took care of the kids. The reason I fell behind on promotions was because of this. But when I explained that to you, you told me I wasn't trying enough. And the way you discriminated against your own daughters, I feel bad for Rena.
How could you say all that to me? If you insist, I'll divorce you right now. But you started this, so pay up, alright? For Rena and my loss. I'll forgive you for about 200,000.
You are so kind-hearted. What have you become? Just so you know, I'm not giving you any money. In fact, you're the one paying.
What? Why me?
The daily slacking, belittling, and manipulating of your husband, they were all recorded. I showed them to my lawyer, and he said it's beyond enough to request alimony and force a divorce.
A lawyer? Where did you have the money?
You weren't interested in me, so you didn't know, but I started a secondary job.
A secondary job?
Right now, I get more money from my secondary job than my initial job.
Seriously? Which means you have twice more income?
Yup.
So you have more savings, right? Then distribute the property then.
Usual distribution is equal, but as for us, because I did all of the chores, child raising, and working, the distribution won't be equal at all. because you did nothing to contribute. 100% of it is mine.
And I'm not accepting this divorce.
No can do. I already have the divorce arbitrated.
Arbitrated?
If you still want to fight, I'll see you in court.
Afterwards, my father and mother fought in court, and my father won 100%. In fact, everyone in the court looked coldly at my mother because she brought herself so high up and tried to bring my father down and take the money for herself. As for child support, because my sister decided to go with my mother and I decided to go with father, there was a request for child support. Because of their divorce, my father was able to keep everything that he had earned from both jobs for himself. Now he has quit his job and made his secondary job his priority, alongside new businesses. Because he is a very cautious man, he did not make any big deals. Instead, he started small and gradually went bigger, which allowed his business to expand. I also supported his work by writing a few blogs here and there on breaks. His lifestyle continued on for about a year.
Sakura, let us in.
Stop ignoring us! What is it all of a sudden?
Let us in the house.
House? We're right outside. For what? Give us money. Neither my father or I need to pay you anything, remember?
That idiot is earning more, right? He needs to help us. I'm his wife.
You guys are already divorced, and he blocked you, right? I should have done that too. I didn't expect this much calls from you guys. At this rate, I'll need to quit college. Try and get a scholarship then. I don't want to borrow money. And start working. Why do I have to work for college? You're so spoiled.
We're about to be kicked out of the house. If you won't give us money, we'll stay here and cry about it.
Sure. We don't live there anymore.
What?
Huh? We moved for father's work. Why didn't you tell us? Because you come to our house then. Shut up! I can't believe your attitude, but think about it. We made an equal divorce, so your mother needs to take care of you, right? It's common sense that mother needs to take care of Rena. And you guys have to live on your own, right? You were belittling father so much for his salary. You obviously earn a lot more than him, right? Or was it? You really couldn't do anything. You just sat around the house, right?
How could you say that to your mother?
Let me say this too. How could you treat your children like that? I don't see you as my mother anymore. You guys just live on your own, okay?
Wait, Sakura!
Hey, idiot! Don't hang up! Let me just say this too. I'm a lot prettier than you are. See ya!
Sakura?
Hey!
Oh, wait, we're really in trouble. Help us!
I don't know what happened to my mother and sister afterwards, but rumor has it my sister needed to drop out of college because she couldn't pay the tuition. Likely because she refused to give zero work on her own. She apparently works at supermarkets and restaurants. But because of her personality, she hasn't able to continue any real jobs. As for mother, because she's never really worked on her own, she likely suffered through some kind of work as well. I wonder if they got kicked out of their house. I hope they learned to look up to her hard-working father. As for me, I entered high school after I moved, and am studying to go into law school to become a lawyer. My father's job is off to a great start, and we go on vacation, just two of us, 2 times every year. I love to see my father act so happy. I hope we can continue to support each other moving forward.